Alright everybody, hello and welcome. So I'm going to go over my Bobcat Creations pack, show you what's in it, and talk about some of the important things regarding it. So right here we have the regular CRD chassis. And we'll just go ahead and cover the headers first, because I'm sure that's what is probably the most intriguing over it all. So all of the headers that I've created are going to fit the Ford motor, the Hemi, and the Merlin. The Hemi is in that Blazes pack, so don't necessarily have to have it to use the headers, but if you want to use it on the Hemi, the option is there. So we'll go in. Now I'll cover this first. There is a Flowtech Derbies and a Flowtech Upright. The Derbies are exclusively for CRD3, but cannot be bound by chassis. They can only be bound by motor. So it's going to be up to you as a player to not do that. And if you do put them on the regular CRD, this is what happens. As you can see, the headers come up and they clip through the bar on the chassis here. And on CRD3, this bar actually extends out a little farther, but I'll show that here shortly. So the alternative to those for CRD is the upright ones. When I select those, you can see it actually moves the positioning over so that it clears this bar and it doesn't clip. But they're just little derby or tractor pulling, truck pulling style header. And then there is also the head and down sweeps. Mike Bed showed these ones to me. Bigfoot, I guess, had ran them, so I threw them in. And then we got the Hustler. These ones are one of my favorites that I've done. I also have them as a flip version, so you can have the exit heading toward the cab. Then we have the Magnify Shoebox headers, which to my understanding is like a Feld international style header. And I guess they're known for backfire, and these have the backfire. Let's see here. And then I'm not going to say that brand name, but they're a derby style header. These ones are a really big favorite of mine. I just like the look of them. They give me that old school feel. And now I got Super Stacks. And before anyone asks, no, these are not for the diesel. They're just for the Ford, Merlin, and Hemi motors. They're also for a upcoming project that I have in mind. Now you will notice that it has tabs here. I do have flappers made. I just haven't got them working yet, so those will come in a future update. And then the last ones is the Upsweep Shorties. These are more the style of what like the Hall brothers run on Raminator. They just don't come up real high. It's kind of straight out and up. So also for the CRD is the new bow tie that I made for the fender truck. So it's a normal spot where bow ties are. It is going to be called light bar bow tie. No, they do not light up. You can make them emissive if you want, but the real truck never really, to my knowledge, ran with them illuminated, so they're just kind of a placeholder kind of. And that's how they will show up by default. Now, just to show what the derby headers look like on the CRD3 chassis. Now, if you like the look of the uprights, you can run them on CRD3. There's no effect or anything like that. But the difference really is seen when you go to the Flowtech Derby headers, where they actually are center of the block. I just think they have a lot cleaner look. They look a lot better. Could be argued, just not have them have the other ones, but I like them in here, and I'd like to believe that the community can adhere to the announcement or the important aspects of not using it with a CRD unless you just want it to clip. Another header I did not mention is the Defender headers. These are the type of style headers that the Defender truck runs. I have no idea what brand they are or anything like that, but they are some long boys. Alright, so that will be it for that truck. So we will scoot over to here. Now these are all going to be trucks that I've ran, or a couple other guys have ran in a series that I run. Now this is my current one. Of course it has the new headers on it. I retextured the tires so they got the little diamonds going around the tires. I like the touch of that. Thought it looked really good. And where I had spoken about emissive, I might remember one of these times. Headlights on a lot of these are emissive, so looks like that. You turn on the motor, the headlight will illuminate. It doesn't project any light like the in-cab lighting does. It's just a little illumination for the headlight. Alright, then on this one, this is one of the hubcaps, bead locks, whatever you want to call it. It's just an insert on the rim. Just kind of looks like a rock crawler trail bead lock that goes around on the tire. Nothing that real special, but I like the look that it gives. There are a few trucks that ran rims similar to that. Big Dummy 3, I think, was one of them. And then that's another one, Fallen Angel. That was Forza's first season 1 truck. And this is his World Finals that he ran. And of course, it's got the red headlights. And then this is his revamped version for our season 2 series. Now this one does have the emissive lights on the front end. Then we got the MSM Axemen. Good buddy Gibbs, he runs this. This was his season 1 truck. And then this one was his season 2, or not season 2, his World Finals truck. And then beside it is his season 2 truck. I was wondering, we both liked the theme of the first truck and then his World Finals, so I just kind of meshed them together the best I can. He really liked the emissive headlights I done, so we're going to have some emissive headlights in this thing. Alright, now we'll go over to these ones. These 3 trucks are just kind of some personal customs I've made. The Backlash trucks, that was a truck that I came up with many years ago when I was playing Monster Truck Madness 2. Never really publicly released a skin or anything for it, so it's nice to actually publicly release something on that truck name. But always ran in conjunction with it, my rendition of West Virginia Mountaineer. And then I have Big and Nasty, which was another sister truck to Backlash. You can see on Big and Nasty, this one, I have the whole wheel insert, or chrome, on this truck in particular. I know a lot of trucks ran them, like Frankenstein back in the day. Snakebite had ran them. And there's a few other trucks that ran solid hubcaps. And then this truck, American Graffiti, I've had it made for a while. It was kind of a last minute addition. Mostly because I wanted to put a truck on CRD3. But I also needed a truck to put these ones on. They're just basically like kind of like a solid piece of metal block cover. They're like what Jim Kohler runs on Avenger, or did. So I threw them on here just for visual purposes, so people can be able to grab the code for it. Then this one has emissive lights. Also, yes, I do have a thing for emissive lights. Just because I like them, they give that nice little extra touch, but you also don't get blinded while you're in a race with somebody because of lights going all over the place. Alright, now this is the Defender truck. This is a replica by Tommy. I think he done a really good job on it. Technically, yes, it's not the right front clip, but it is an extended cab, so I mean it fits pretty good. I actually think there was a version that did run this style front end. And you can see on it, this one I did darken the headers a little bit on it because it runs almost a black header. And then it got the bow tie on the front end, and it is colored to match. So that's the one replica in this pack. And I think that pretty much covers the whole pack. With the rims, or not the rims, but the rim covers. If anyone wants to use them for a custom skin or custom truck, you'll just have to pull the coating from the file so you can be able to put them on your skin. Sadly, they cannot be selected through the rims because in order for that to work the way I want it to, the coating would have to actually be in base mod. So unfortunately that's not in right now, so for now, to be able to run them on a truck like this, you just have to link them through the skin. It'd be you do it through the skin J-beam, and you'd also have to put the materials into the material file for the skin. And that will go for all three: the trail beads, the solid beads right here, and then the complete covered ones. The tire textures. Mountaineer here, this one's just got, actually this one, yeah, this has just got the shaved on it. On my new Backlash, I like to run regulars on the front and shaved in the back. So there is a regular Goodyear tire version with the diamonds, and there is a cleated, or not cleated, but a shaved, sorry. A shaved version with those. So if anyone wants to use those, the option is now there for you to be able to pull from as well. So I hope everybody enjoys the pack. I do hope to update it with some new stuff here eventually. I have bigger plans for it, but I want to try to hurry and get things done and get it out there so everybody can enjoy what I have been able to create. I want to try to get it done before we start working hard on CRC and everything else that's planned. So hopefully this will tide everybody over for those that like it and that's interested in it. And I'll be updating later on as I get things done to add to it. I hope everybody enjoys. Later.